Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video on this look. It's like a neutral smoky eye that's like perfect for fall, and I had so much fun filming it and editing, and I hope that you guys enjoy. Hi guys, so today we're going to start off with the Naked Concealer in shade Fair Neutral. And I'm just going to be dotting that on my eyes a little bit. And then I'm going to be taking a damp beauty blender and blending that out. Making sure to get it all even around your eyes so that it's not like cakey or anything. Make sure you don't have too much coverage. And then I'm going to take the Laura Mercier powder and a very dense powder brush whenever I find it. And I'm just going to dip that in there and then pat it all over my eyelid. And I'm going to be taking the Tartelette and Bloom palette, and I'm going to be taking the shade Smarty Pants, and I'm just going to put that in my crease and build it up. And I'm pointing at it right now with my brush. And I'm just going to keep building that color up until I feel like it's built up enough where it gives me good coverage and it allows me to have the depth that I want. And I'm just using windshield wiper motions in order to blend that completely out on both of my eyes. Then now I'm going to be taking a somewhat smaller blending brush, and I'm going to be taking Rebel in the palette, and I'm just going to build that right on top of Smarty Pants, and I'm just going to keep blending that out until I feel like it's dark enough. And then I'm going to be taking a combination of Rebel and Smarty Pants, and I'm just going to blend that in so that it makes it more seamless and it goes together very well. And now I'm going to be taking Leader from that palette, and I'm going to combine that with Rebel, and then I'm going to bring it back in, and we're just building this color up so that whenever we ultimately blend it out, it's going to look super good. And now I'm going to be taking Leader and just putting that all over my eyelid, and I'm just going to be blending that out and then trying to seamlessly blend and fail. And then I'm going to be checking that out in the mirror to make sure that it's dark enough, and then I decide that it's not dark enough. So I mix Activist and Leader together in order to make that dark brown on the eyelid. I literally think I blended for more than 5 minutes, but let's just say that I blended for 5 minutes. And I think I finally decided that that was enough blending for the day. Well, until I get on to the other eye. I'm just basically repeating the same process on this eye, taking Rebel and Smarty Pants and just blending that out on the crease, and then building that up until I feel like it matches the other eye. And then I'm going to be taking Leader and Activist and blending that in on my eyelid. Then making sure that looks even on both sides. Mega important. Then I'm going to be taking a little brush and combining Charmer and Flower Child to highlight my brow bone and also get rid of the mistakes that I made on the way while I was blending and clean that up a little bit. Then I'm going to be blending that out with just like a simple, like clean, flat brush. And then going at it again because it wasn't clean enough for me. Then blending. Blending is a very important aspect of makeup in case you haven't noticed. And now I'm just adding back color because I lost some of it, adding on that highlight to my brow bone. What the fallout. I don't really know why there was so much fallout. It was really weird. Okay, so my camera died and I had just put on Flirty lashes by Sephora. And now I'm going to be using Milk Eyeliner or Eye Kohl by NYX, and I'm just going to be putting that in my waterline to make my eyes look bigger. And then I'm going to be using Lancome Mascara to go underneath my eyes so that it doesn't look weird having lashes on the top and not having no lashes on the bottom. And then we're going to be taking the Anastasia Brow Definer in shade Taupe, and I'm just going to be using that to outline my eyebrows and make it so that I don't have any sparseness left. Then I'm going to be taking my concealer in shade Fair Neutral from Urban Decay, and I'm going to put that right under my brow bone so that I can clean up anything that I've messed up while I was doing my brows. And here's me doing a jam sesh to whatever song was playing. Then I'm going to be taking the Becca Illuminating Backlight Primer. I'm just going to put that all over my lovely face. And jam a little bit more because that's what we do. And then we're going to be taking the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in shade 3.75. And I'm going to take 2 pumps of that and put that on my hand to warm it up. And then I'm going to dot it all over my face before I use a very damp beauty blender to blend that out all over my face. You can use any beauty sponge, but I just have a beauty blender and it works for me, so I just kind of use it. And now I'm going to be taking Fair Neutral and I'm just going to be putting that right under my eyes, my forehead, my chin, and my nose. And then I'm going to be using a beauty blender again to blend all of that out into my foundation and give me a very flawless looking look. And now I'm going to be taking the shade Moonlight from the Cover FX Highlight Enhancers, and I'm just going to be blending that out with my fingers on top of my concealer. And then I'm going to set everything with my Laura Mercier powder. And this helps it just stay all day long. Like, this will not move. I guarantee you it will stay no matter what for 12 hours. Like, it will be there all day long, like a friend, a very important friend. Then I'm going to be taking my Anastasia contour kit in shades Fawn and Havana, and I'm just going to blend that out all on my cheekbones. And I'm just going to keep deepening that until I feel like it works. And then I'm going to be doing my nose and my 5 head. Really, it's kind of small, so I don't really know why I contour that. But, you know, you kind of have to at this point. And then now I'm just taking off the Laura Mercier powder that I used to set my face. I mean, look at that highlight. I haven't even put highlighter on. And then I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette in the shade Amaretto. It's the middle shade. It's more neutral. And it's absolutely gorgeous. And then I'm going to be taking a fluffy brush and just blending that flawlessly right into where I contoured. Then I'm going to be mixing Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop together, and I'm just going to put that on my cheekbones and then on my nose and my chin and my Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to be taking Crushed Pearl from the Anastasia Gleam palette and putting that on the high points of my cheekbones. And then I'm going to be taking the shade Kathryn from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just going to be putting that on my lips to ultimately complete this look. And it looks really good. Let's be honest.